Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias and welcome back to FTB Pyramid Reborn. In the last episode, we were waiting for EU production, which we finally finished. And while we were doing that, we were trying to make plastic. So we were having issues with this guy. Actually, this guy not heating up fast enough. And well, it turns out the way to do that is, or an easy way to do that anyways. Are you done? Okay, you're not done filling up, so you're still getting warmer. But the easy way to do that is put compressed iron next to it. Is there something in here that made that noise? Put compressed iron block next to it because it will absorb the cold and it will allow the hot end to get hotter. So this should relatively soon get up to that point. And I went ahead and made another air compressor just because. Now, does this hurt or anything? Nope. Okay. So basically how this works is the vortex tube takes air and puts a cold side and a hot side. And by having something over here to absorb the cold, this can get colder and this can get hotter. So it is so close to working. There we go. We're starting to get some actual thing. So while this is doing its thing, we also got aluminum last time, so that means we can finish up a quest. We can finish up the what's it called, the thing that does the thing, immersive engineering. We can finish up that quest line. So let's go ahead and just dump all of this stuff in here, and we'll come back to it in a little bit. So, yeah, we need to make the garden cloche, which is 4 glass, some treated wood planks, and then the more difficult things, which include, we need to make a vacuum tube, which the problem with this was we needed the engineer's blueprint, and in order to get that, we needed aluminum. So it's just this guy. So let's just take all this stuff, and we should be able to do this now. So vacuum tube is made with this. We just need paper. Oh yeah, we just need paper. I think I threw in... Hey, there's paper. Alright, cool. So that should be everything we need. So that will give us vacuum tubes. We just bring this over here, put that in there. Vacuum tube is glass with 2 copper wire and redstone, and that'll give us 3 vacuum tubes, and then we can make the garden cloche. We're just missing a single piece of glass because I forgot. So with that taken care of, there is yet another quest completed. Now I kind of want to make another one because garden cloches are really good for growing things very quickly. You know what? Let's go ahead and make another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll need treated wood planks, which we might already have. We have the vacuum tube. We put that away. And we just need the iron mechanical, which is iron plates and a piece of copper. So we need to make some more copper because I'm out, evidently. Put the lapis in there. And I need more iron as well. I have a little bit, so it's just 4 iron plates. And I believe we can make those with the hammer. Perfect. Alright, that's enough copper. We don't really need that much copper right now. So as we need stuff, we'll make it. But if we don't need it, then no reason to make it. So it's like that. And there is another garden cloche. And this one we're going to want to keep. The reason being is they are amazing. We just have to power it and we'll get that done. Once we get the cactus, because that is the real prize here. So we just throw this guy in there. He'll complete eventually, and we'll have our very own any second now. We're going to have some cactus and we're going to have some other things. So there's the garden cloche completed. Now give me my rewards. Hey, we have canola seeds and cactus. Now, I don't know that we're going to need the canola seeds at all, really. Let's see. Let's get rid of the garden cloche. But the cactus is going to be required for the plastic, so good thing we have it. Let's go ahead and get some second cables. Get the power cables up and running to this guy, and basically what this will do, if we take a piece of sand or a piece of dirt, now we need to give this guy water. I forgot about that part. But there is water being transferred. I just need to actually get it. So let's see, how are we transferring water? Transfer pipes. Okay, that's good enough. So we just need to take a transfer pipe up to here, which we can do like so. And that's pretty much it. So the garden close requires power and water. You can also put fertilizer in it, but not necessary. Let's see, we just need some transfer pipes. And we'll go back down. And that's going to fill the carpenter up with water. That's fine. I don't really care. But that should fill the garden close with water. Yes. And then we can put sand and cactus, and it will very, very, very quickly grow cactus. And we can make it go even faster if we put some bone meal in it, which I've got a bunch, so might as well. And there we go, cactus. Now real quick, I want to actually grow some canola seeds, just so that we have duplicates, because I like having duplicates of pretty much everything if we can, just in case we lose something or something bad happens. In fact, I'm going to duplicate some sand. Alright, that is enough. So we'll put those back into the one chest. And the rest of the stuff can kind of just sit. So let's make a bunch of sand. I have a feeling we might need a good bit. So that'll work with the cactus. We'll just let that run for a bit. And in the meantime, it is time to work on getting plastic. So there's cactus and canola seeds. Now we don't have melon, or there's a lot of things we still don't have, but it's fine. We don't really need it, so that's all there is to it. You can put copper in there, you can put paper in here, and all the organics can go in here. Cool. So how is our oil into plastic doing? Very slow. So I'm trying to think what's going to be the best way to handle all of these liquids. We could barrel all of them. Might not be a bad idea, but we're not going to have mass quantities of these, so let's just go ahead and get like stone barrels, which I believe require bowls. Stone drums, rather. So stone drums, yeah, we just need, we get a little bit more bowls, and then that, make 3, and I believe I have some more slabs. There we go. That is enough for 4 stone drums. Now, why stone drums? Because they're cheap and they are relatively small capacity, but that doesn't really matter. So we'll just do this, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4, and then the transfer node, and we do need more pipes, so we just need one more pipe. So let's get that taken care of, and it should, there's diesel, or doesn't need to have one on each. It might need to have one on each. Which, if that's the case, then we just need more transfer nodes, Recipe is pretty easy. Just some redstone. We do need more iron, so let's go ahead and get that. That is doing just fine. We have a bucket. We have an extra bucket, so we should be able to make more of these guys. We just need stone. Perfect. So yeah, I think we need transfer nodes on all of these guys. In order to pipe them out. And let's see, we lost some LPG. No, we didn't. Okay, there we go. So that's messy, but it will work. Alright, cool. So that will give us all the stuff we need. Now, this just needs to process for a while. We should have the same amount of gasoline as LPG. Or gasoline and kerosene should be the same, and diesel and LPG should be basically the same. And they are. So, this guy is out of power. So I need more coal. I forgot about that, which is why it's not making any more. We've barely like processed any. So this will heat things back up. We just need a lot more coal. And we'll be good. So just throw all that iron in there. And we can start looking at kind of the next thing. So we need plastic. And in order to get plastic, we need a couple other things. So one of the things we need is we need different dyes for the plastic mixer, including we need to have green, red, and blue. Now, red is the only one that's actually a concern because we need to do flowers. Is there a good way to get poppies? If we make a phytogenic isolator, that might actually not be a bad idea. Just a machine frame, lumium, which we can make. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on that. So first thing we need is we need iron and tin. So let's make a this guy. Phytogenic isolator. So machine frame is just some glass and a tin gear. And that should be pretty easy. We need 2 copper gears. So we do need a little bit more copper. And we'll just fill this guy up with coal. He shouldn't explode because we have security upgrade. But yeah, this should get hot enough eventually and make all the stuff. So we are going to need redstone thing, and we're going to need aluminum gear, which requires pulverized tin, silver, and glowstone liquid. So I believe it's 1 silver. We're going to need to magma crucible all of this. We need 3 more tin, and I think that is enough copper for now. We can make the 2 gears. Alright, so with that taken care of, we also need 2 dirt. And how is this doing? It's good enough. Good enough for now. Let's go ahead and put the cactus in there. I will deal with the rest of the cactus later. For now, we do need a red flower still. there is that. My inventory is way too full. Alright, so this goes in here with that. And we can drop off the compressed iron for the time being. So we need to get red flowers. There's a red flower. That's all we need. Just one, and then we can duplicate it. Using awesome machine. So just get rid of all that stuff. And that should be good. Alright, so there is our energized glowstone bucket. We should be able to make lumium now. And we get the bucket back, and then we just cook this up. Do we actually have to make it through the... Oh, we do actually need sand. Is it a 1-to-1? I don't know. We'll find out. It is. Alright, so this is how you make lumium. It's not that difficult. The slag is actually going to come in handy, I think. We make the lumium gear, and then we should be able to make the phytogenic isolators. So that needs to go down here because we need water. Let's break that, and we'll put him right here. So on the bottom, I guess there's not really anything to give it water on the top, but it needs sunlight as well. So I think this has to move. And that's not a big deal. So we just need some of these guys and these guys. And that should be fine. So we just need to get the transfer nodes, or transfer pipes rather, into this guy. Perfect. So he should be getting water. Auto input. Is there a way to automatically give this guy water? We need an upgrade to do any augment, so there are different augments for the sapling infuser, which basically grows saplings for us, but let's just see. How bad is this different phytogrow? So this is sawdust, slag, and niter. We could also do similar things, or we can energetic infuser the rich phytogrow. So if we get rich slag, which we can get from... Is there an easy way we can get that? If we make compasses or clocks, we could, but there's not really a good way to get that. So normal slag we can get from our blast furnace for making steel. In fact, we have a good bit. Pulverized, does it have to be charcoal? Probably. Is easy enough because we can just cook up to these guys. And then niter or nitrate. Niter comes from pulverizing sandstone or blitz rods or centrifuge separator stuff. So let's see. That is back stuff with items. Alright, well we have 7 ender pearls. That's nice. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with that stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the bow over the edge. Don't need that. But is there anything really worthwhile? Not really. Okay, so that thing is just going to go for a while. So we have some slag. We have... what else did I grab? The ender pearls. We have a lot of ender pearls. We just don't have niter. And that's the problem. Nitrate, also sandstone. Best chance is just sandstone. So being pulverized. Alright, well, I guess we're going to make some sandstone. And I guess we're going to pulverize it. Now this will get us sand back, so whether or not that's good or not sure. How's this guy doing? Plenty of pressure. This guy is still slowly making all the things we need. And how is its actual pressure? I don't know why it doesn't go any higher. Maybe because there's not any more room. Maybe that's the max that can take or something. I don't know. I almost wonder if we put more blocks nearby, if it will be faster. So let's just remove torches, because that's a good idea. And that will draw a lot of cold. And maybe it will get hotter. I mean, I have this stuff. I can use it again. At least I hope so. So that is making it much, much faster. Alright, so that's going to take a while, but it's fine. We have no niter whatsoever. Alright, let's continue trying to get something out of this. You can put some stuff back. Don't need the glass right now. Don't need these. Don't need that. So there is our first piece of niter. This is such a bad chance to get anything. So let's go ahead and make our first little bit of phytogrow. Once this is done, we'll pulverize the coal. And hopefully get something out of it. Cool. Or the charcoal anyways. So we can put the rest of the sand back. I wonder. Nope. Alright. We can't duplicate niter. That's a bummer. So there's the charcoal. We just do this, and first piece of slag, and there we go. So this will give us, once it's day, which I don't have a bed. Never made a bed. Huh. Once it's day, we'll get stuff from it. So can't put a torch there. Put a torch there. But yeah, this is working much, much faster. We already have 200 millibuckets of LPG. And it's only 100 millibuckets we need for each piece of plastic, which is really nice. But it does take a little bit of time. So let's actually grab, I have a ton of, let's see, I want to see something. So in order to make the liquid plastic, we do need coal. It has to be coal. But that's not a problem. Plastic mixer, okay, don't think this guy requires anything. So let's just get some coal for him. And put the slag in here. And once it's day, we'll see if that works. So while we're waiting on that, we need to do some Botania stuff. First thing I need to do is I need to get a mana pearl. So we just throw an ender pearl in there, and we get a mana pearl. Easy enough. Now the next thing we need to do is we need to take some living rock and our crafting table, and we need to make the runic altar, which has a new texture. Looks nice. So we'll just put that right here, and we'll wander the forest this guy. So jumping back and forth because we're just literally waiting for things to happen. Once it's day, that should work. We should get some red dye. I guess we could actually go ahead and get all of this turned into green dye, and we have a good bit of lapis for blue dye. So it's just kind of a waiting game at this point. So all this stuff goes into here. We'll put that into there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So green dye goes into this guy as well, and we'll deal with things as we get there. So Botania, we have runic altar, And in order to get to the Starfield Creator, we need Elementium, which requires Elven Trade, which requires Elven Core, which requires Terra Steel, which requires the Agglomeration Plate, the Terrestrial Agglomeration Plate. So we need to make some runes. Rune of Water, Fire, Earth, Air, and I believe Mana as well. Yes. We also need a block of Mana Steel and some Lapis, but that's not bad. Mana Steel is literally just iron. So let's get 3 blocks of Mana Steel. That should be enough for pretty much everything we're going to need. I don't think, let's see, we'll need, for the Elven Core, we'll need, I believe it's just 1 piece of, so for the Elven Trade, we'll need, I believe, just 1 piece, because we'll need to make the core and the pylons. So that's 1 Mana Steel. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, that should be enough. This should be close to enough. So there we go. And that used a lot of our mana. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a stack of oak wood since we have so much. And we're going to cook it down into... we're going to go ahead and get a bunch of charcoal. So this guy can take all that. And is this guy working now? I don't know why it won't auto accept liquids. Is there an augment for that? Let's find out. Augment. Let's get out of that screen. So no. Pyro. Most of these I don't think do anything. And I think what I need is machines, secondary nullifier, secondary output, processing speed. I think that's the only things that are there. So I don't know why it won't. Will something else? No? Alright, well, can we put... This is going to be weird. Can we put like a drum or something here and get it to work that way? Maybe it can... Ooh, let's make a tank. Let's do that. So there are tanks, or there should be tanks. Portable tanks, are those not a thing anymore? Oh no, they are. Portable tank. So requires redstone servo, some glass, and a copper. So it's pretty cheap. Redstone, 3 copper, or less, I don't remember. So we need just 1 copper. We just need another piece of redstone. And let's go ahead and make this, because what we can do is potentially pipe the water in there and then push it into this guy automatically. I just want to do this so I don't have to do it manually. So put that there. And it might already be working. Not sure. Alright, let's just pick this guy up for a second. And I didn't mean to do that. So he was at least getting... oops, that was way too far. The tank is at least getting the fluid. So if we put this back, we should see that the tank is filling up. And unfortunately I can't like really see it or anything, but yeah, the tank is very slowly filling up. So I don't know why this guy doesn't want to. And maybe auto input? I don't know. Oh well, let's just pick this guy up. We'll break these guys as well. And what I'll do is, what if I put it like here? Will it autofill? No. Are there fluid ducts that we could use? Maybe. I really don't know if I can get this to work or not. How costly? It's just 2 copper and a lead. So let's do this. And then we'll need a servo. And basic one will work just fine. So just iron nuggets and iron. We just need a piece of redstone. And there we go. So what I could potentially do is, will this connect? First of all, let's disable that. Alright, that seems to connect. And we have enough to actually get down here. We do. Alright, cool. So potentially I can just put the servo on here and tell it to ignore. And now will you fill up with water? Do you even get water? Alright, well. Let's put this guy. Whoa. Why is my inventory like all messed up? What is going on? So let's put this. Alright, let's put. Alright, something is broken, and I think it's the servos. Let's not use these anymore. And I really hope it didn't just get rid of my machine. Alright, I'm gonna end the episode off here. I have no idea what's going on, but something weird is happening. So I'm gonna end the episode off here. Next time, I'm gonna figure out what's going on, and try to get some red dye. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!